Ngai Ho, and welcome to In Taiwan We Speak, your audio guide to Taiwan's mind-blowing linguistic diversity. I am Alexander Shin, and today we continue our conversation about Amis or Pangcah with Lahok Ciwko, an Indigenous youth who currently works as a research assistant at the Indigenous Students Resource Center at National Taiwan University. Now, when we talk about Amis, the largest group of all indigenous groups in the country, nonetheless, the Amis or the Pangcah language is considered a vulnerable language, which means it's not safe.
Mm-hmm.
In your generation specifically, how common is it for people to speak or not speak the indigenous language?
I think it's an interesting thing that people they are 40 or 50 years old, they might not willing to speak in their own language. For example, Pangcah language. They are very good at it, but they just don't want to talk. And they don't want to teach their children. In our younger generation, it's hard to learn our own language from our family. But the lucky thing is that we are legalized some laws can improve to preserve or develop our language. So there's an institution funded by the government.
Mm-hmm.
They research to invent or to develop different tools to preserve and develop our language. So so for younger generation, for me, I still very bad at this, but I have some friends, they are very bad at speaking in their own language at the beginning, but now they are teacher. They're teaching the younger generation. I mean, the people younger than me. So I think more and more people will like to learn our language because we have different tools we can use. There's another way to learn, not just from our family. Yeah,
and I also see a lot of organizations around me who are teaching or promoting.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard there's also a kindergarten somewhere in Taiwan.
Hualien.
The kids, they are immersed in Pangcah speaking environment.
Yeah.
Have you been there by any chance?
No.
I'm so curious about it.
It's a program my friend used to work there. So it's a kindergarten that only allowed to speak Pangcah language, so it's kind of immersive environment. So even like eating or drinking, or you want to go to toilet, or in your classes, the only language you can talk is Pangcah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a very good way to have an immersion environment, and it's a way to make the educational institution connect to the community, because they also invite elder people come to the kindergarten, like the auntie, or we call Ina, come to the kindergarten to share their stories by Pangcah language, or teach them how to become a truly Pangcah people. Yeah. So it's a good environment, but I miss the chance. I'm not 5 years old now.
It's quite a recent initiative, right? But do you feel like there might be more programs like this in Taiwan in the future?
I think they are getting more and more other groups trying to do this. But when you're asking, will they getting more and more? To be honest, I would say it's not easy to do so, because some parents still think the school, the educational institution should provide more skill about to make them more competitive
in the market.
Yes, in the job market. So some parents, they have strong concerns about this, but some parents think it's a very rare thing, and it's our culture. We pressure it, so we have to learn when they just a little child. So hard to say, but we should make it more visible.
This is quite a big initiative for Taiwan, right? In New Zealand, what do they call the language nests? This is quite, I think, widespread among the Maori. Wait, you just came back from New Zealand. How was New Zealand, by the way?
I would say it's more safe. I had 10 months for working holiday there. My colleague, they are Maori, or they are white people, or from other countries. But anyway, I would like to say is that when I interact with my Asian people, especially from Taiwan, when they know I'm indigenous, the thing I have told you, I share with you about microaggression, discrimination, they come up when I live in New Zealand with them. But if I chat with my colleague, oh, I'm from Taiwan and I'm belongs to a Pangcah community, which is Indigenous group in Taiwan, they will just curious about it and share the thing they know. Like, for example, we have same pronounced word like five. We say lima and Maori people say lima. Living in New Zealand, I feel safe because I have same topic I can share with different people. Even English is not my native language. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I've always been curious, and I don't know if you've had a chance to talk about this with your Maori colleagues, but commonly, do people know about this Austronesian history, you know, that connects Taiwan's indigenous people and New Zealand? Is it a common knowledge in New Zealand?
It's a very good question. I'm not sure, but the Maori people I have encountered, I would say half-half.
All right.
Yeah. So some people, they know Taiwan because like TSMC, not because indigenous culture. So yeah. Some people don't know about this, but some tour guide, when they're talking about the history, about the land, they talk about the Maori culture, they mostly will talk about Taiwan.
Oh.
Yeah. So some of them really know the Austronesian people that include Taiwan. Yeah. So it's very interesting. One day I attended to the tour and our tour guide is Maori because she always talk about the history, the stories about the land. I just asked her, is that your company policy force you to share about the Maori things or another reason? And she just say, well, I'm Maori, so it's my culture and I would like to share my culture to everyone because I think it's very important. It's a way I realize the world. So yep, it's important. So that's who I am and I want to share. That's it. I was like, wow, so positive.
Did you ask that question because there is this problem in Taiwan with, you know, when tourists go to Hualien or Taidong, and oftentimes they will see some indigenous performances which sometimes are not even by indigenous people or misrepresent the culture.
Yeah,
I mean, there's this problem.
It's a strong issue about tourism in Taiwan, especially when you go to indigenous community. I did some work exchange in Archie Island, Lanyu. So my job at that time was housekeeping. Sometimes I have to take our guests from the harbor to our B&B. So one day there's a group of people. I don't know where they're from, but when I drive in the car, I just briefly introduce about, oh, this frog is about what and where is that? And they say, why is so quiet? Why this place so inconvenient? Right? It's not like a tourist place. And I just say, oh, it's a place our people live in. So try to imagine it's your house. You're usually not allowed to let everyone come here to visit for entertainment. And they just be quiet.
You actually said that.
Yeah, because I cannot accept that.
That was a good teaching moment.
Yeah.
Well, I've never been to the Orchid Island.
Another place you should visit.
I hope so, yeah. Oh yeah, I also wanted to ask you, given the opportunity being the first guest from the Amis community here, phrase that you think anyone, especially people from outside Taiwan coming to Taiwan, should know in Pangcah language.
Should know, like greeting word.
The one we used in the beginning. Ngai ho.
Ngai ho. Yeah, because it's very common no matter Taidong or Hualien. And it's a very important thing to be respectful when you have chance to meet our people. So I think how to greet appropriately is important. So na'aiho can be a thing that everyone can learn, and it's a very easy, just a word. Na'ai ho. So actually it's two words. So na'ai is for like, are you good now, or do you still breathing now? It's a translation if we consider the meaning from our language.
Are you breathing?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. That's actually inquiring the most essential thing about living.
If you don't breathe, then you die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, there was a funny moment when Lai Jingde was inaugurated last year. I went to the ceremony in front of the presidential palace. And then when he started his first speech as the president, he greeted everyone. He said, 大家好. And then the crowd was like, 好. And then, 大家好, 大家好, ho. And then he said, 我爱好. And people didn't know what to reply. So how do you reply to 我爱好? Or do you need to reply even?
We just say the same word,
The same.
sentence.
So, 我爱好, 我爱好.
Yeah.
And before we go, and I ask this to all of our guests, how do we say in Taiwan we speak Pangcah? In Pangcah.
It's a Misa nu Pangcah kita anini i Taiwan. I can get it slower. Misa nu Pangcah kita anini i Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah, easy word, right? So Misa is kind of to become. It's kind of grammar. So according to the grammar, so it's a become to speak Pangcah. So it's kind of continue thing. Yeah. At the beginning, I thought it's suwa. Suwa is another way to present speaking. But my friend, he think Misa nu Pangcah is more appropriate or more correct in this context.
Misa no
Pangcah.
Pangcah.
Yeah.
Kita anini i Taiwan.
Oh, you are very good at learning. How come?
No, because the second part is much easier. I feel like.
So like kita means we.
We.
Yeah. So we speak Pangcah. Anini means time, especially for now.
Oh.
Anini can be now. So now we speak in.
I means in.
Like of or at something, some word like this.
Like a preposition.
Yeah. That's word. Yeah, and so next to E can be a place or time or something else.
All right.
But in this context, we mentioned about a place, the country we lived. So it's Taiwan. Yeah. Taiwan
is Taiwan.
Yeah. I didn't notice that. Yeah, in Taiwan. Yeah. We say Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah. It's not Taiwan. It's not Taiwan. It's Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to repeat the whole thing and then we'll close the episode. Okay. You go first.
Okay.
So, in Taiwan, we speak Pangcah. In Pangcah is?
Misa nu Pangcah kita anini i Taiwan.
Misa nu Pangcah kita anini i Taiwan.
Haye means, yes.
Okay, that was difficult. But with that, we've run towards the end of our conversation for today. But once again, we will be waiting for you next week with more, dear listeners. Thank you so much, Lahok, for your sharing.
Thank you.
And everyone else, thank you for tuning in.